Welcome to CK4RC.
Hey, if you're staring at the sun, are you really just stargazing? Something to think about. Hey, welcome back to CK4RC. Today, I got a little bit of a challenge for myself. How good can I make a $5 toy body look? So these have been all the rage lately in the SCX24 world. Well, it doesn't have to be SCX, it could be FCX24, it could be Enduro 24, it could be CR 24, could be MSA 1E. It's also another 24. Listen, it's 24 scale. That's what I'm getting at. People have been buying up these friction push toys from Five Below. This is not sponsored by them, by the way. So I got one. I'm a Ford guy, and they have this cool little Ford body. And yeah, I want that. Well, like I said, it's a $5 toy, all right? So it doesn't look the best. The proportions are off a little bit. It's just cheap, molded plastic. So what can I do with this thing to make it look a little bit better? I took the body off the toy, and it's going to look pretty good on one of my trucks, but the running boards that were on the truck were attached to the chassis, not the body. So those came off. It didn't stick with it. And it's just it's not bad. I mean, they've got silver door handles. They've got the silver trim up here. They've got, chrome on the grill, chrome bumper. Actually have lenses for the headlight and the tail light. There's no lights. But there's holes that you can put LEDs in. So plan on doing that as well. But I'm just curious, how much time will it take to make this body look a little bit better? So that's what I'm going to get into today. Now, while I'm playing with toys that aren't RCs, ironically, I'm wearing a shirt that says only RCs. Because listen, the guys that make these shirts, only RCs, that's what they do. Only RCs. They make gear for RCs. Whether it's racing, whether it's buggies, whether it's dirt, asphalt, carpet, whatever. Race it, crawl it. They got shirts. They got shirts for this big dumb face. It doesn't have my face on it because that's just bad business. Don't do that. Only RCs, if you're watching, don't do that. Not a good idea. Don't recommend it. Nobody else does either. Nobody wants that. I'm getting off the rails. OnlyRCs.com. Use discount code CK4RC. I'm going to drop it down below, just like I always do. Use that discount code, get 20% off. They have so many great shirts going up to 5X scale. Oh, they got what you need. Get it. Save some money. Do it. So, what I did was I spent way too much time just prepping a $5 toy body. So, what I did, remember those running boards that I was talking about? I took my hobby knife and chopped those bad boys right off, and then I super glued it on there. Just to see, this is what it looked like when I took it off. Pretty bland. This is what it looks like with the running board on there. Just a little touch, right? And then I taped off. So it has these molded, there might have just been an earthquake. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if my microphone picked it up. I think my dryer just collapsed, like sucked itself in. One of those kind of things. I don't know what happened. If you didn't hear it on the microphone, just pretend none of that happened. If you did hear it, it was some kind of natural catastrophe. Anyway, so I taped off the fender wells because they have these molded flares, right? They have these molded fender flares, and I like the ABS plastic bolt-on flares. I think that those have a pretty cool look on the modern trucks. So I'm going to take this Sharpie Pro chisel tip Pro. That's what I'm going to do. And I've already tested this because I wasn't sure how it's a Pro, but it's still just a standard Sharpie. And I wasn't sure how it would kind of adhere, that's a word, to the plastic. And so I did a little test right here. Actually, I don't even know if you can tell the difference, but so there's like the window, you can see a little line of red in there. So this black section right here, I actually use that, and it dries pretty good. Didn't rub off or anything else. So what I'm going to do, I already taped off this side. I'm going to color off these fenders, pull that tape off. We've got the running board on there, and we'll see how much of a difference that makes. So I'm going to throw a little bit of color on here, and let's see. This Sharpie smells like a professional one. I can tell you that. Whew. Good night, doctor, you know? Guys, I got high hopes over here. You know, if I can do it right and not leave a bunch of ugly streaks, get some good coverage. Oh, this is gonna be good. I am telling you guys right now, this is gonna be good. You guys are sitting at home. It's a $5 toy body. Yeah, you got that right. And I'm about to make it look like a $6 toy body. How about that? Don't be jealous. Jealousy doesn't look good on anybody. But if I can pull this off and make it look good, you can do it yourself. Because listen, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's the takeaway. I'm not good at much of anything. So, all right, I think that is pretty good coverage. I think that's actually really good coverage. So here's the moment of truth. I got that on there. Look already. Here, look. There's the front. There's the rear. You can't tell me that's not going to look good. You can try to tell me that, but I'm not going to listen because I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. Don't bring that noise over here. I probably could have done a better, more efficient, cleaner tape job. Probably. But you know what? It worked, and it looks like it actually worked really well. Oh my gosh, you guys. I cannot wait. Listen, I'm going to turn it this way. You can't see it yet, but I'm telling you right now, this, oh man. Guys, I nailed it. I nailed it. You can say whatever you want about me and everything else, but I'm going to tell you what you can't say. You can't say that this hasn't turned out phenomenal. Because if you even try saying that, I'm going to look you dead in your face and I'm going to say, who you kidding? Fellas and fellettes, all of you, look at that. You see how quick that was? And look, oh man, that is an incredible little detail right there. Now listen, I'm going to do the rest of these fenders because just doing one of those, that's going to look weird. I'm going to do the other three fenders. You know what? I'm going to color in this bed too. Give it a little bed liner. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to get this other running board super glued. I will be back in a little bit once the super glue dries and I get my fingers separated. Because listen, there's approximately 100% chance that I'm going to glue my fingers together. Never fails. So I'm going to get back to work. And as we all know, whenever you're working, get that tongue sticking out. It is a scientific fact that whenever you are focusing on doing something and you're concentrating, stick your tongue out and you will perform 36% better. Scientific fact. Did you know that? No. But I'm going to do it anyway. All right. I'm going to keep messing around on this thing and try to wrap it up and try not to huff these fumes. Good night. These things are heavy duty. It's a professional. These are professional fumes. I can tell you, they are professional grade fumes. Whoo doggy. So listen, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. we're going to wrap this up, and you can already start to see, man, look at that. Even with the tape still on there, that just gives it such a nice little look. Simple little detail. I've done that in less than 10 minutes. Now, the taping took a little bit longer than that, but the color, I mean, you've been here for the whole thing, and I'm already halfway done with the truck. Come on. Can't argue with that. OnlyRCs.com. Go there. Get some shirts, get some banners, get some blankets. They have sweaters. You need it for RCs, they got it. As far as apparel goes, CK4RC for 20% off. Can't argue with that at all. I tried, and I was like, why would I do that? Pointless. Not going to do that. So I'm going to get back to work on this. I will be back shortly and let you see the finished product, and then you can tell me what you think. So stick around. Be right back. And I'm back. I've got blacked out fender flares, got running boards, and I've got a spray-in bed liner. Nope, I wish it was spray-in. It would have been a whole lot easier if it was spray-in. Probably wouldn't have such a migraine right now from these fumes, but it's done. Not in RC yet. The shirt, only RCs. It's all fun. Anyway, $5 body, and this thing right here, I'm telling you what, this is going to look great. I'm going to probably put this on one of my deadbolts because I've got more than I can count right now. So that's probably where this is going to end up. But yeah, so here's my $5 body. I got the blacked out bed liner in there, fender flares, running boards. This thing looks way better with the simple assist from a Sharpie. I will put a link downstairs for Only RCs. I will put a link downstairs for the Sharpie Pro. I got a 3-pack, came in black, blue, and red. And they're great. They work fantastic. So just a little project, little challenge for myself, just to make a cheap little body appear to look not quite so cheap. And I think it turned out really great. So let me know what you think. Do you have one of these bodies? Have you done any modifications to it? Have you done anything to church it up? Leave me a comment. What kind of vehicle did you put it on? Let me hear that too. That's going to wrap it up for today. Hit that quadfecta before you go. Hit like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let's grow this channel. We get to triple digits. I've got a little bit of a blooper reel because I'm a goofball. Yep. And so I'll drop that little blooper reel. We get to triple digits, and who knows, maybe another giveaway. Maybe. So share that. Let's get some more viewers, and we'll see what we can do from there. So thanks for coming back. See you next time.